So dear students, good evening. Hope all of you are well today. As we started English grammar and we were learning passage narration, today we would also continue passage narration. So during this learning, be calm and quiet so that we can learn very attentively. So dear students, see the screen here.
স্যার এটা কে?
Dear students,
আপনার ছেলে স্যার।
আচ্ছা, let's see, আমরা পড়ায় চলে যাই। So this is our classroom, blank board. Upon is requesting remote control of your screen. No, decline. So dear students, this is passage narration. Welcome to this session, passage narration by your teacher. Okay, so write down the theme title, passage narration, and then we discussed two rules, and this is the second phase, passage narration, phase 2. Now we are going to learn rule 3. Here we will find, in spite of reporting speech being used at the beginning of a sentence, in the middle of a sentence, or at the end of a sentence, in direct speech, it will be used at the beginning to transform the sentence into indirect speech. A very simple word is that wherever it is used, wherever the reporting speech is used, it will be used at the beginning of the sentence when we will make it indirect speech. Is it clear? Mashrafi Jaman.
Yes, sir.
Mashrafi Jaman, change the still picture.
Yes, sir.
Dear, who are making sound? Now, this is the rule that though the reporting speech is used at the very beginning of the sentence, or in the middle of the sentence, or at the end of the sentence, it will be used at the very beginning of the sentence to make it indirect speech. So write down quickly. After writing down, just you can show, raise your hand so that I can understand that you have written. Okay, 3 students has completed. Students have completed. 4, 5, 6, 7. write down the example here. The example is very simple. You look like my mother, comma, inverted comma, close. Jerry told the authors, again, comma, started, inverted comma also started, especially in the dark by the fire. Full stop, then inverted comma, close. Dear students, this rule is very, very important for the punctuation as well. Just see the use of inverted comma as well as comma. So this type of sentence can be also used in punctuation mark. So learn it. Write down quickly. After writing down, you will just raise your hands.
স্যার রেজ হ্যান্ড করতে পারছি না স্যার
কেন?
স্যার কোথায় অপশন ওটা পাচ্ছি না
ওকে, আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, নো প্রবলেম।
স্যার
ইয়েস
স্যার এক্সাম্পলের ফার্স্ট সেন্টেন্সের পরে যেখানে আছে যে জেরি টোল্ড দ্য অথরিটিস, সেক্ষেত্রে জেরির জায়গায় যদি হিম অর হি থাকতো সেক্ষেত্রে আমি
Same.
কি এইচটা বড় হাতে দিতাম?
ইয়েস। এখন হি টোল্ড দ্য অথর্স না, যেহেতু এটা সেন্টেন্সের একটি অংশ, প্রোনাউন হলে আমরা বড় দিতাম না। ইফ ইট ইজ প্রোনাউন উই উইল নট ইউজ ক্যাপিটালাইজড, as this is
Okay, sir.
proper noun, that's why
Thank
we
you.
have used as a capital word. If it is he, as usual, because this is the middle of the sentence. Okay, very simple rule will be used. Then hopefully dear students you have completed it. Now
Yes, sir.
Jerry told the authors that she looked like his mother, especially in the dark by the fire. See, what was there? Jerry told the authors, this was in the middle of the sentence. It was in the middle of the sentence. But when we have transformed it into indirect speech, we have used it at the very beginning of the sentence. Am I clear? Okay. I think you have understood. It's not so difficult rule.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, here the reporting speech, Jerry told the authors, this is the reporting speech, has been used in the middle of the sentence in direct speech. But to transform the sentence into indirect speech, it has been used at the beginning of the sentence. This is the rule. Okay? Just write down quickly. Be a little bit fast. Yes, dear students.
Sir, we can see you.
Okay. You cannot minimize. Can you see the screen?
No, sir.
No, sir.
sir.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, no,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, just wait. Connection was disabled a little bit ago, and that's why hopefully. Can you see now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
This was the answer. Now, rule 4. If the same speaker uses more than one interrogative sentence. At the very beginning of the first day, we learned that if the same speaker uses assertive sentence more than once, then we will have to follow a sequence. And today, we are learning if the same speaker uses interrogative sentence consecutively, then we will have to also follow a sequence. And this sequence will be followed from the very first sentence. It will not be followed from the second sentence. It will be followed from the very first sentence. First, asked will be used, then further asked will be used, then also asked will be used, and then we'll have to use again asked. So dear students, I think you have understood.
Yes, sir.
And one point you'll have to remember that instead of comma, inverted comma, we will have to use if or whether. But I suggest you to use if. Then, fathers.
Sir, is there any difference between the meaning of if and whether?
No. There is no difference. But while you will use whether, if there is any spelling mistake, you will lose full 1 mark. And when we use if, so there is no chance to make any kind of mistake, right? And it will save your time as well. So we would like to learn.
So, sir, if is better.
Yes, if is better. Saimur Rahman, Siam, okay. For example, father said to Suhail, suppose, where did you go in the afternoon yesterday? This is one interrogative sentence. Did you complete your homework properly? Another interrogative sentence. Then did you complete your home? Will you be able to obtain very good marks in the ensuing examination? Another interrogative sentence. And can't I expect an exceptional result this year? This is the fourth interrogative sentence. All right. So we will follow that very sequence, that for the first sentence we will use asked, for the second sentence we will use further asked, and third sentence we will use also asked, and for the last sentence we will use again asked. This is the sequence. Don't forget the sequence and write down this. So after writing down this, we will move forward. And dear student, if you have any kind of confusion, just note it down. After 30 minutes, we will have a question answer session. Then you can ask all the questions, and I can also. Oh, dear students, one point to mention, some students are trying to enter into the class with furious BD, BD singer or like that. So I am not going to permit them. If there is any connection with you, just inform them to use proper name and college number.
Okay, sir.
Okay, have you completed writing down?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, more 30 seconds.
Sir, we have only 10 minutes.
No.
To do your class.
Okay, so let's be first, right? This is the answer.
Yes, sir.
Answer quickly. Father asked while. So for the first reporting verb, we have used asked while where he had gone in the afternoon, the previous day. Dear students, here you will have to remember in the interrogative sentence, if there is any WH question, if or whether will not be used. Only that very WH question will be used. Like here, we have used where. This is WH question, and that's why WH question where itself has been used here. I think you have understood. Then second sentence, he further
Yes, sir.
asked if he had completed his homework properly. Then third sentence, he also asked if he would be able to obtain very good marks in the ensuing examination. You don't know hopefully ensuing word. Ensuing means coming examination. Is it clear? Okay. He again asked,
Yes, sir.
if he couldn't expect an exceptional result that year. Here I would like, though it is passage narration, I would like to tell you one grammatical point, that is whether you are solving passage narration or detached narration, it is not the thing, it is not a problem. The problem is that you will have to remember all the rules related to detached narration as well as passage narration. If we come back, see, where did you go in the afternoon yesterday? This was past indefinite tense, and that's why here we have used where he had gone in the afternoon the previous day. Is it clear? Furious, BD, Galaxy, I obviously you'll have to write down the name. How will I understand who is Galaxy or not? There may be some unwanted person. Okay. There, yes, that's why I am not permitting. Okay. See, the second sentence, where did you complete your homework properly? So this is in past indefinite tense. So it became, see, he had completed
Sir,
his
what is the homework?
past perfect tense. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. What is the homework?
Why there is homework now? We have not completed our class. Okay. Then he also asked if he would. Dear students, see the question. I am making you understand what is the difference. Will you? So as there was will, it has become would. Understood? And can't I expect? Here it is can't. That was could. So if he could not expect an exceptional result that year. I think you have understood every single point of this slide. Now, rule 5. If yes is used in reported speech, in direct speech, to transform the direct speech into indirect speech, replied in the affirmative will be used. Very simple word. If there is yes in direct speech, replied in the affirmative will be in indirect speech. Instead of that very yes. For example, Siam said to me, are you doing the task assigned by our teacher now? I said, yes, I am doing the task. So here, first sentence will be used according to interrogative sentence. And the second sentence, yes, we are learning this rule, use of yes. So according to yes, we'll have to learn the rules. So write down quickly. ARJ, write down your full name.
Sir, Jari phone, sir.
So dear students, have you completed Ryan Azizani? Have you done?
Yes, sir. Completed.
Okay. Abdullah?
Yes, sir.
Sir. Yes. Prince?
Sir.
Yes, Prince.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir. স্যার আশিকুজ্জামান নামে একজন বের হয়ে গেছে স্যার, ওকে একটু অ্যাডমিট করেন স্যার।
Sorry?
মানে ভুলে বের হয়ে গেছিল স্যার, এখন আমি ক্যাপ্টেন আমাকে বলছে স্যার একটু। স্যার।
Yes, done.
I network আটকেছে।
Okay.
Maybe.
Is it done? Have you completed?
লাস্ট 2 দিন ধরে নেটওয়ার্কটা খুবই প্রবলেম করতেছে আমার এরিয়ায় তো।
তোর বাসায় কারেন্ট আছে?
Is it okay, dear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, this is the indirect speech. Siam asked me if I was doing the task assigned by our teacher. Then I replied in the affirmative. Dear students, some of the students write down in the positive, in the affirmatively, positively. Don't use. Just use I replied in the affirmative that I was doing the task. Okay?
স্যার অ্যাসার্টিভ দিলে কি নাম্বার কাটা যাবে?
Yes. So write down quickly. Let's complete. Oppo 171. Who is Oppo 171?
Yes, sir. Ami.
Who? Samiur Rahman, Siam. No. Okay, have you completed?
Saimur Rahman Siam.
Okay, Simon Rahman Siam.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Have you understood? Dear students, we have learned
Yes, sir.
up to
Yes, sir.
6.
Yes, sir.
The rules that we have learned, I think there is no problem. If you have any kind of problem, just tell me. Do you have any problem, Ani? Rafin?
No, sir.
Rafin?
No, sir.
Okay. Abdullah?
I don't have any problem.
Okay, no problem. So let's go forward. Rule 6. If you understand rule...
Sir, 8 minutes left in our class.
Okay, no problem. So if you know and if you can understand the rule 5, I think you will be able to understand this rule, rule 6, that if no is used in reported speech to transform the sentence into indirect speech, replied in the negative will be used. What will be used? Replied in the negative. Alvi Rahman, is he a student of your class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then admit. Okay, so dear students, have you understood that if there is no, and remember that this no will be the answer. Are you learning?
Yes, sir.
Yes. If somebody says no, then that is also answer. So this no is used for answer. So if it is answer, we will use replied in the negative. And that will be used for assertive sentence, right? No and yes,
Yes,
both
sir.
indicates
Yes,
assertive sentence. Write down a note. No and yes, both of them indicates assertive sentence. No means I don't know, or no, I am not doing. So this is assertive sentence, negative form. And yes, that means yes, I am doing, or yes, I am writing, or yes, I understand. So this is also assertive sentence. This is the affirmative form.
Affirmative.
Okay. So here is an example for you. Ahnaf asked Jarib, do you study up to late night? No, said Jarib. So have you written down?
Yes, sir.
So,
Good.
just 2 seconds. Done, sir.
Okay. Now, dear students, this is what Jarib actually told. This is indirect speech. That was the question, and this is the answer. Now write down the answer. Ahnaf asked Jarib if he studied up to late night. Jarib replied in the negative that he did not study up to late night. When he study up to late night, up to, porjonto. So that was present indefinite, and that's why Jarib replied in the negative that he did not. This is past indefinite tense. If you know the hello, yes, you know the system of tense change. If the reporting speech is in past tense, the reported speech will be changed generally, but there are some exceptional rules, you know. A note, instead of comma inverted comma, that will be used. Because no and yes, this indicates, this no and yes indicates assertive sentence. That's why that will be used. Sentence, that's why that will be used. Now, dear students, homework.
Sir.
Someone was asking, sir, what will be the homework? What will be the homework? Now, this is the homework. Learn the rules of passage narration and write in your copy. Practice the rules of detached narration. Detached narration, the rules will be practiced, and here you will have to learn the rules of passage narration. And dear students,
so how will we submit that?
You can submit. Will I give? Okay, let's see. How can we submit? At least you can complete it in your copy and you can show me that you have done, right?
স্যার আমি তো আগের ক্লাসের রুলগুলো পাইনি।
Dear students, I think there is no way I can repeat. Hopefully, we have 3 minutes time. That first rule was you'll have to understand the speaker of the reporting speech and the listener. First, you'll have to go through the whole passage and then find out the speaker and the listener. Every single rule we are following this very finding speaker and listener all the time. So I think you should not.
স্যার শোনা যাচ্ছে না ভালো। Sir, network is unstable.
Okay, but don't shout too much.
স্যার ভালো মতো শোনা যাচ্ছে না।
Yeah, don't shout. Be calm and quiet. Some of you are making sound. Okay, and sound is coming from surrounding area. I can hear. So, dear, don't kill the time. And in rule 2, we learned that if the same speaker uses assertive sentence again and again, we'll have to follow a sequence. That for the second sentence, we'll have to use added that. Third sentence further added that. Fourth sentence also said that. Fifth sentence again said that. And first sentence will be used as usual. Said that or told that, like this. Okay. So dear students, what I referred, just go through any grammar books so that you can go understand. And here now tell me the rules that you have learned today. Is there any confusion or not? If there is no confusion, then it's okay. If you have any confusion, tell me.
Sir, time is up. Can't we leave?
No, sir. We have,
Sir.
Yes, 50 seconds time.
স্যার এর আগে ক্লাসের এসডব্লিউ গুলো কি নবদ্বীপের রুলস গুলো ছিল?
Yes, not Nabodhut, rather advanced passage narration. For passage narration, you can learn from advanced grammar. Okay, Chaudhary and Hussain book. Passage narration is good in that very book. So dear students, we have come at the end of the class. Adieu. So this is the end of the class.
স্যার এটার অর্থ কি?
Adieu.
স্যার এটা কোন ভাষা?